everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about scrapbooking. Whether you are a total beginner to the scrapbooking world or if you are already on your way to creating a great scrapbook, this video will cover all of the basics and all of the tips and tricks that I have discovered on my scrapbooking journey so far. I thought I would start off this video and tell you why I have started scrapbooking and then get into all of the tips, tricks and supplies that you will need if you want to create a scrapbook like mine. Basically, this is my scrapbook of being 25. I am a very sentimental person, but that meant that I just kept collecting these things that never saw the light of day again, like photos, postcards and other like memorabilia that just sit in a box under my bed. And I thought, you know what, it's time for that to stop. So I started my scrapbook. One of my absolute favourite things to do when I was younger, and still now to be honest, is to go through my parents' old photo albums. Literally since I was born they've kept photo albums of every significant life event, every birthday, graduation, wedding, birth, you name it. They have taken photos and printed them out, popped them in an album. So I thought this could be my version of that for myself. Not only is it a great way to preserve the little memories that you've got, it is also an amazing creative outlet. I think now I'm in my mid-20s, I've really recognised the importance of having hobbies that just allow you to switch off from daily life and work and everything else going on. Once I open my scrapbook, literally nothing else in the world matters. So I'm very happy that I have some sort of hobby now. Scrapbooking is not just about sticking photos down onto a page, it is about all the memories and the emotions that come with these photographs, and I think that is very nice. So this is going to be my scrapbook of my 25th year, not only just for me, but if I have kids it will be such a lovely little keepsake to have and keep for many years in the future. So let's talk about the supplies that you're going to need if you want to start scrapbooking. You do not need a lot of supplies to get started, but here are the basics. Obviously you will need a scrapbooking album. This is just a little album that I got from Max Spielman in Tesco. Let me measure, I'm not actually too sure how big it is. This photo album used to actually look like this, but now it looks like this. It is the Utah white photo album. It is the 8x6 and it's got 40 photo slots. It was £7 and it has been brilliant so far. What I did to make this cover, I just covered it in a paper, added the little letters which I printed out at Tesco also, and then I made my own sort of photo strip, added the star stickers, and then I covered it in like a protective film so it has the same texture that the actual photo album had before. I went for this size because I just thought it was better to start off small, less intimidating than a big square brown, black or white page. I'm not gonna lie, the square photo albums kind of give me the ick because it reminds me of a boyfriend that I had, and I made him this huge like scrapbooking album and I just don't want anything to do with that anymore. So I went for the 8x6 and it is perfect. Obviously it has different little photo sleeves, so I went to Flying Tiger and I got this just plain sketchbook. This is probably A5 and I just rip out these pages and they fit inside the slots pretty perfectly. I just have to chop a little bit, but in doing it this way each little page is its own little bit of art and I really like that. So you've got your album, now you need your supplies. Something I would also suggest is investing in a very good way to store stuff, because when you're scrapbooking things can get really easily lost, crumpled, squashed. If you have good little storage solutions that can eliminate that problem. So for photos I actually use free prints. I have been a user of free prints for absolutely years. As the name suggests, they are free. All you have to do is pay for the delivery. I think you get 40 or 50 free prints a month, which is more than enough for me. I have never had any issues with the quality. The one thing I will say is they do take a little while to come, but when they are free you can't really complain. I think I do actually have a referral code. If I do have that I will leave it on screen now, which will get you more free prints and me more free prints as well. When you are getting photos printed, I will just suggest the more the better. You can never have too many photos printed out, and even if you do not end up using them in your scrapbook you can just pop them in a frame, have them as another little keepsake. One thing I also have that is absolutely amazing for photos is this little Instax Mini Link 2. Basically it is just an Instax printer printer. I absolutely love Polaroid photos, but it's not always easy to carry around your little Polaroid camera everywhere you go. It is not an essential, but I absolutely love it. I think it is a great addition to my scrapbook. Speaking of keepsakes, you will want to start collecting everything, and I am talking everything from receipts, wristbands, business cards, confetti if you go to concerts a lot, invitations, birthday cards, wrapping paper. Everything that you get, you just need to keep, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. Similar to the keepsakes, you will also want to start collecting paper. I have a few of these different little books that I find really useful, but like wrapping paper is a really great one, or like packaging from different like small businesses that you've collected over the years. Magazines are also a great one. Personally, for the style that I like, I find that vintage ones are a lot better, and I also would say try charity shops for some old magazines because they usually have quite a lot in their collection. Speaking of second-hand, books can also be a really great find in charity shops if you want to start scrapbooking words, or like you just want a little decorative background. I know a lot of second-hand bookshops like Oxfam, they have loads and loads and loads of little books. You can often get them for like a couple pounds each. As for sticking, I am currently using this glue mouse. I got a multi-pack from Amazon, and these are literally the worst glue mice I've ever had in my life. But I'm also going to trial some double-sided adhesive photo stickers to see if they're any good. I find glue sticks can be quite wet and often leave like residue on the photo, so I don't often use the glue stick. For cutting, I literally use this tiny pair of little scissors, and also I do have some normal human-sized scissors as well. I've seen a lot of people say that a knife and a cutting board is a really good idea, but usually I just work from my bed and I don't want all the faff with the cutting board and the knife, so I usually just use some scissors and a steady hand. And then I would also suggest getting things like washi tape, little stickers, glitter glue. I love a sticker, and I feel like this is my time in my life to use my stickers. When I was younger, I used to literally save them all for special occasions, but I've realised this past year that life is a special occasion, so use the stickers when you can. The best part about scrapbooking is there is literally no right or wrong way to do it. It is all about expressing yourself and having fun. You can start off very simple, and then as you get more confident, you can add all of the bits and bobs that I've just suggested. When I'm creating pages, I usually do it a page a day. These pages are from when I went to Cambridge with my friends for my birthday. They have a very similar theme throughout, but they're all like their own individual pages. As for technique, literally all that you do is cut and stick. Before I stick anything, I rearrange probably a million different times until I get something that I really enjoy, and then yeah, you literally just go wild. So I hope that this video gives you some inspiration if you want to start your own scrapbook. I think there is a huge misconception with scrapbooking that it is the stuff that you see on Pinterest, which is like the brown pages with just the one photo stuck out and the little pen writing, but it doesn't always have to be like that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and it has given you some inspiration on how to start a scrapbook. If you have any questions, leave them below, and let me know if you would want to see an in-depth like scrapbooking tutorial, because that is definitely something that I can do for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!